So hi there, folks. Well, I can't believe how this year's gone. I mean, we've got a few more weeks, and then it's the end of 2020 for some of us. I think farewell, but we still got 2021 lying ahead. Who knows what lies ahead? It's full on uncertainty. But yeah, I was actually having a little bit of a giggle to myself yesterday whilst I was swimming, doing some swimming exercises, and I thought, what if I had a bump into myself from a year ago? You know, the Colin that was December 2019, whatever it was, many aeons ago. What would I say to him? Well, I think there's a part of me that would actually get a bit of a thrill out of telling that part of me a year ago what has happened this year, and to watch the expression on the old Colin's face like, are you kidding me? I gotta go through what? But here we are. So I suppose the other thought I did have, which was, what have I learned? What would I tell myself? Cole, over the next year, this is what I've learned, and I'd love to share it with you. So thought I'd share with you some of my insights. If you want to share later on, you're totally welcome to in the comments section below. But the first thing I learned is fear can actually be your friend. I think Zig Ziglar said, fear can have two meanings: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. And I felt, well, Di and I in Dynamic Growth Trading, as the trading company, we did the face everything and rise, because we went from everything to suddenly nothing. I think we've just been given all our dates for the year ahead at the beginning of last year. And then as everything started to flood through and the lockdowns happened, all these wonderful trips that were planned were cancelled. So we had to do the face everything and rise and become virtual. And let me tell you, that's not something you just do overnight. There's a lot to learn. So yeah, fear became my friend, because I couldn't just sit back and raise my hands and say, well, what's the use? What's the point? There's that fear inside of you that says, Cole, you got to do something. Otherwise, you're going to be highly unemployed for this, next year or two or three, however long this is going to take. And alongside the fear that became my friend was also the love, the pull, because the fear is the push. The love is in the why, or maybe you'll find your why in the love. It's for me, it was about the love, and with behind the love or within the love was the why. Why did I do what I did? That became the pull. And it's this analogy, you're pushing a cart, and it's a smooth, tarred road, and it's quite easy to push that cart, but all of a sudden that tarred road comes to an end, and you might find yourself on a dirt track or even a goat track where it's just, hardly a track at all. And as you're trying to push, it gets hard, and then you get a sticky mud, you get into the sticky mud, and it's muddy and watery, and you push, and you eventually can't push. You're only pushing so much. But if you don't have something in front to pull that cart through as well, it makes it very difficult to get through. And this for me is the love, the finding the why in what I did. And that's the great thing I learned as well, is to work with the finding the love and why am I doing what I'm doing. And I think that's not just work-wise, that's also personal life, finding the why in everything. And then the third thing, alongside the fear, the love, which really worked together, was the patience that I discovered. Patience for myself, because whatever we didn't happen right first time round, and still isn't. We're still learning lots. The second thing is patience for others around me, the ones that I was working with, the ones that I was actually stuck in close proximity with, learning to understand them as well as understanding myself. And then the great big patience, the patience for the unfolding mystery of uncertainty. And I think this is where we're heading into 2021. For me to say, well, yeah, I know what 2021 is going to do. It's my year. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying 2021 is going to be a year. It's going to be filled with uncertainties. We're going to have the highs, the lows. But it's going to be okay, because I made it through in the last year. And I know in the next year, I'll make it through. And yes, there's going to be love. There's going to be fear. And there's going to be a lot of patience required. So those are just some thoughts, folks. And I'll see you soon. Until then, take care and stay aware.